To all my prepper friends out there, and to those that are thinking about prepping, there's one particular skill that we need to develop if we do not have it. There's one particular skill that if you have this already, you are already ahead of the game. Let's talk about it.
The storm is here. It's time to prepare. Prepare. Prevail.
So what am I referring to? This particular skill that will help us right now, especially since we are living in a time that is really unstable. You don't know what to believe. You see this on TV, you see this on the internet, you see that, you see this, everybody's saying this. We have no idea what to believe, who is telling the truth, who's not telling the truth, because somewhere between all of the lies there may be just a little bit of truth. And this particular skill that I'm talking about, some people say you're born with it. Some people think that it's a gift from God. But regardless of what you believe, the most important skill that we can have during these times, as well as in a SHTF situation, is discernment. We're talking about old school, adult, mature discernment. And so what do I mean by this? If you look on the internet right now, everybody telling you that all of these situations that we're going through is a build up to an ultimate goal, and that is to bring upon Armageddon. You don't know if it's true. It could be true. It may not be true, but you have to have a bit of discernment, especially during these times, to understand what is propaganda and what might be actually happening right now. Because there's so much out there to lure you in one direction or to distract you from another direction that you have to develop discernment. Me personally, I believe that that is something that you have to pray about to get good at it. Otherwise, you're going to believe on whatever your belief system is. Because let's face it, if you're a prepper and you've been prepping for years, this is your moment. So everything that you see on TV, you may take this as a situation to where you may have to get that bug out bag ready. Whereas someone else, they may take it as a situation, this is all propaganda. Whichever route you take, the only way to make sure that you're making the right decision and progressing in the right direction is with discernment. You have friends on the left, friends on the right. They both are going to lure you in the direction that they want you to go in. But you have to have that discernment to make a decision on your own. And there was a podcast on, and the guy was talking about a plan that was put in place years ago. This could be the truth, it could not be the truth. But ultimately, you have to make a decision if you see stuff like that, whether to believe in it or not to believe in it, whether to tell your family and friends, whether to not tell your family or friends. Now let's talk about in a true SHTF situation where discernment is extremely important. If someone is knocking at your door, you're going to let them in? Is it family and friends? Are you going to let them in? Is it a stranger? Are you going to let them in? Or are you going to even open the door and acknowledge their presence? If you're out and about and something just seems a little bit off, or you're going to be aware, or you're going to have anything, put it like this, it will be almost to the point where you can't trust anyone. So you can't not necessarily say, because this is my cousin, I can trust them. Well, your cousin is hungry. Your cousin may have a friend that is manipulating them because they know you have all the resources. You have to have discernment on whether or not you're going to tell somebody what you have. Everybody is not your friend. In an SHTF situation, you're going to have to make the decision, do I want to share food with this person or do I not? Is their skill set important enough for you to take on another mouth to feed? Is this person playing you? Even today, people play each other all the time, and some people get in traps. People play each other in relationships. It doesn't even matter. You have to develop discernment. If you don't have it now, you need to pray about it. Pray that God gives it to you, because you are going to need it in the SHTF situation. How will we know when the mark of the beast is right upon your nose? How do you know if someone is telling you tomorrow is the end of the world just because they want you to bug out and come to your house and get all your shit? Come on, I'm just being real with you. Develop discernment, pray about it. If you do not have it, if you have it, a lot of us already have it. That's why we prep. But if you do not have it, or if you're thinking about prepping, there's something in you that has you watching this video up all the way up until this point. That's where your discernment comes in. Either you're gonna go with what I'm saying, or either you're not. The choice is yours. But whatever you do, develop your discernment before it is too late. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe.
The storm is here. It's time to prepare. Prepare. Prevail.